So this is how I feel today with regard to Future and Ciara, and I like both of them personally. Laura Styles.
Yes.
Future said what in this documentary that's promoting his album?
They asked him about his relationship with Ciara, and then she spoke about. They spoke about this first time he's opening up about the marriage. Remember, they're supposed to get married, and I have some audio here.
Kind of had already said we was about to go and get married, so she was just trying to feel like we need to rush the date and go on and do it. And I'm like, man, no, I'm not finna get married. We not getting. I want to marry you, but I can't have no big wedding on E! News, all these different big media outlets cover my wedding, and I'm not comfortable. I'm not even comfortable with the people who are here. I'm not comfortable about where I'm at in my career, about compromising, about just being the person that I am, being the man that I am, and feel like my better judgment is to go back and record and make music.
So he wasn't comfortable with the big star-studded wedding. He didn't want that.
And it sounds like he prioritized his work over getting married, is what I'm hearing right there. And I think my problem is I saw a lot of people, women specifically, say that Future had screwed up, it was his loss, et cetera, et cetera. And oftentimes when you hear the man's side of not wanting to get married or a relationship working out, he gets ostracized for not wanting to, or criticized, excuse me, for not feeling comfortable being married and not ready to go into a relationship like that. And I can relate, obviously, because I'm not married, right? But I decided to be in a relationship in this way. This is what I decided to do. And I also know, in looking at Ciara's, I guess, career path, Bow Wow, they had made music together. 50 Cent, relationship, made music together. Future, they had a child together. He wasn't comfortable getting married. Now she's with Russell Wilson. She's famous, so dating famous people, no big deal. But sometimes I feel like Ciara's an opportunist. And maybe Future was like, yo, wait, hold up. Am I wrong in feeling this way?
Yeah, but okay, so you're talking also, yesterday she tweeted, she wrote, some person is so dishonest and ignorant, they don't deserve a response. Furthermore, one's main focus should be being a good parent. But I think what annoyed her too, because in this Huffington Post interview, he joked, the host asks Future about what does he think about Russell Wilson and her waiting to have sex, and he was like, kind of laughed it off. He's like, that wasn't me. God didn't send me that message. So he was kind of like joking around about it.
That's fine. We was having sex. That's what I was doing. Evidence suggests we had a child.
Yeah, so I guess.
And that wasn't an issue for her at the time.
I forgot about that element of how hilarious it is to wait to have sex when you already have a child. But anyways, yeah, I don't know, man. I don't know if I believe Ciara in this situation or Future.
And also in the interview, Future completely denied all the cheating allegations. He was like, it didn't work out.
Hey, listen, Future, now you're going too far.
People were automatically saying I cheated.
don't believe
He's like, no, it had nothing to do with that.
And thus, my point is, I don't believe either one of them, but I feel some type of way as a guy. When a guy tells his version of the story and he decides that marriage isn't for him, all of a sudden he's in the wrong. You guys see where I'm coming from?
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, but maybe she was talking when she responded. Maybe she was talking about the cheating stuff. That's why she left.
Hey, guess what? They were both in the right because they didn't get married. Because let me tell you something. If you're considering marriage and then you break up over the details of how the marriage is going, like the wedding's going to be, you weren't supposed to get married. Like there was no logistical thing that could have happened where me and Alexa would have been like, you know what? Like you want chicken, I want steak. Like let's just call the whole thing off. This is crazy.